Title: Not ready for a relationship, but still say love. Why? Hwa's love psychology. 1. Introduction. There are relationships, amisi, that are not friendships, but they are not lovers either. Two people talk every day, care for each other, miss each other, even say, I love you. But when someone asks, so what are you two to each other? The answer is often silence or an evasive smile. This is the kind of nameless relationship that many people get stuck in. Closer than friends, but close without belonging. No promises, no clarity, only late-night messages, and more silence than words. Why can two people say they love each other, but don't dare to name the relationship? Part 1. Why we love but dare not name it. In many cases, the first thing behind ambiguity is the fear of losing each other. When a relationship is undefined, everything seems to still be safe. No commitments, no clear expectations, and no responsibility to stay. Some people fear that if they name the relationship, everything will change. Freedom will turn into responsibility. Spontaneous messages will become obligations. That is the fear of commitment. But sometimes, ambiguity doesn't just come from fear. It comes from a harder truth to say, that between two people, one may love more than the other. The one who loves more will accept ambiguity, while the one who loves less will accept staying as long as they are not bound. And so both coexist in a silence. No one speaks out, but everyone feels it. Part 2. The true psychology behind ambiguity. In the psychology of love, people have a very common tendency. We like the feeling of being loved, but we are not always ready to take responsibility for that love. An ambiguous relationship brings many emotional benefits. You have someone to confide in, someone to miss, someone to fill the gaps. But you don't have to sacrifice too much. Therefore, sometimes two people unconsciously keep each other as a safe option, not moving forward, but not letting go either. When lonely, they turn to each other. When life is busy, they return to their own worlds. Both understand that this relationship is unclear, but pretend not to know. Because if one day they speak frankly, what are we to each other? They will have to face a choice, either truly move forward or leave, and many people are afraid to choose. Part 3. The price of an ambiguous relationship. Nameless relationships often start very gently. No pressure, no commitments. But the longer they last, the greater the price. The first price is time. Time passes very quietly. You think you are in a love story, but many years later you realize you never truly belonged to anyone. The second price is self-esteem. When someone stays too long in ambiguity, they begin to ask themselves, am I important enough to be loved clearly? And that question sometimes hurts deeper than any breakup. The third price is faith in love. One day, looking back, you may realize that you have given too much emotion to something that never had a name, a close relationship without belonging. And the most painful thing is not losing each other, but realizing you have waited too long for something that was never certain. 5. End. A gentle awakening. Actually, a relationship without a name is not always wrong, but if the ambiguity lasts too long, it can make two people close but not belong to each other. Staying, but not truly having each other. Therefore, sometimes the most important thing is to dare to ask yourself a question. Are you in love, or just holding on to something that doesn't belong to you? Thank you for listening. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to continue exploring the deep truths in the psychology of love.